Hey folks, welcome to episode 4. Well, we're here and I'm kind of semi-gone back in time because I need a nice clip for you to start with, basically, is what it is. Because on the iron farm we have a roof built, but I'm going to show you some of that roof building. A few things have happened. We had our first wandering trader and we started to get villagers, and so we're going to go through some of that. But I think I'm just going to time-lapse then because the actual process of getting the right books is just so boring. Anyway, folks, let's get on with the episode. And here we have our first wandering trader that has spawned in. And of course we're going to check what he has. And he has nothing. He has absolutely nothing we really want. We got something anyway though. What we are going to do now though is, because we got the iron farm going, is we're actually going to come over here. We start off by making a couple of iron blocks and then use them to build an anvil. So as you can see, we got 2 bows here all ready to go, and we're going to combine them. And they are power 3 with punch 1 and a power 3 with flame. We also have some from our mob chest. So we have punch 1 and we have power 1, which is no good to us. And what we can do is we combine this and we get punch 2 anyway. And we're going to check and see what else we can get. Hopefully we've got an unbreaking here somewhere as well. Even unbreaking 1 will do. And there we go. Time to villager wrangle after that, and we got 2 villagers, and of course they are just going to be running around the place because that's what villagers do. They don't like to do what they're told. We still do manage to get our first librarian from that, but then in order to get him to be the librarian I want, we need to go and do a little bit of work and build something around him just to stop them. And so this is what I'm doing here. I'm just basically getting these ready, and we're going to go work from there and start to build a villager trading hall. Can't remember what this lad has. Oh yeah, nothing of interest. I've already bought the bits I was going to buy, basically. Including, obviously, a jungle tree, which is now there. So. It's only because of the village. Oh! Yes! Yes! That is absolutely a game changer now. Moss blocks, yes. So the next thing I need to do is actually get together some stone, because I want to make a roof on the iron farm. So to do that, there's a little bit of grinding being done. So we're actually going to do the design, and it's something that I tried out in creative, and we're just going to give it a go. And so let's jump into that time lapse now. Hi folks, so I did a little bit of changes to the mob farm as well here, and so what we need to do now after finishing the iron farm is we need to go and make a little trading hall. So here's a short time lapse of that. So what's happening is, just to explain where we are, I am basically going through the footage that I had before I made the change from replay, and I am now onto the new replay footage, and this is the last bit of old replay footage. So that's where we're going at the moment. So that'll get us up to date, and then after that we will more than likely go to the trial chambers again, and then the nether. go. Based on the amount of mobs there, I would say yes. I probably could have taken the moss up from there and actually there we go. There you go, he's just wandering around, I think he is. Whoa. I don't know where he is. Oh, yeah. That was really quick. Oh, is this a different one? Oh, this could be a different one. Oh, a lot of them there. Right. Oh, more slime. Just more slime. Okay. Emerald and iron, maybe. Golden apple and almonds potion. Ooh, nice. Oh, okay. So that is some of the trials. Now, I did get into a death loop with some skeletons and then lost everything through despawning, not getting back. Yeah, so I did kind of have to do a little bit of a restart on things. But anyway, so the next thing we did kind of started making dirt with moss, and then we went to the nether. So here's some moss, which is really boring. We're not going to spend a long time on it. And then we went to the nether. Truthfully though, moss is actually incredible for Skyblock because it allows you to take natural blocks like stone and then you bone meal moss on top of them, and then you keep bone mealing and it all turns to moss. And then you clear it off and you plant some spruce, some large spruce, and this will turn the moss into podzol. And of course, if you break podzol with a normal shovel, it will turn into dirt. And dirt, of course, is one of the rarest resources we have on Skyblock. So although I was being a little bit facetious, it is great that Boss does this and that we're able to get dirt from this. A very, very easy to supply dirt. And of course, we're getting wood in the process as well, which is amazing and definitely is a bonus for Skyblock. And of course, then, as promised, into the nether. So we're just going to choose this area here to build our portal. We'll light and go in. And it's actually quite an interesting spawn because we've got a lot of biomes that are quite close. So we see straight away we have a war forest with us. And we can see what looks like a basalt delta as well. Our first aim here obviously is to get the gold farm built so we can get some gold, start making golden apples and trading with piglins and all of that stuff so that we have a chance of progressing on our Skyblock. This, folks, is the moment of truth now. Here's the farm. I've got some piglins. Right. I've got up a little bit high where I can still get it and hopefully not get hit if something should go drastically wrong. And I'm still line of sight to those. So here we go, fingers crossed. Somebody over that side there. Oh, missed, of course. See, that side there. Okay. So that still has a few there, but not as many. Where's all the XP going? So that is the gold farm done, and we have got piglin bartering started. We're going to continue our nether experience now by going to the fortress, which I know is a long way away. And so I died. Now I don't have actual footage of what I did after, but I do have replay footage. So what I did was I basically geared up, as you do, and then back to the nether, because you just have to keep going. So I made my way out, and yeah, got to the fortress and just ran. I knew I was protected by my barrier, so straight in the hope that nothing had despawned, and fortunately nothing had. So I got all my bits. So the next stop was I had used free cam to see where the nether wart was, and I knew it was going to be a nightmare to get through, so I decided I could just tunnel straight to it. I knew that it was straight across and then down a little bit. So basically what I did was I just made an underbridge. This spanned the entire length of the corridors, and I knew I had to get to a certain point where I would reach the outside, so I had to dig down just before that. So we dug down, and I knew that I would have to go across through a room which had probably had things in it, but I wasn't to know until I got there. And so down I went, and then when I got level I came into the room, and there was a couple of wither skellies there, which I got rid of, being careful to avoid the pigman, of course. So I knocked them off, and then I blocked a corridor along the way just to make sure nothing else, if it spawned, at least I was safe for the way back out. And then I came into the main corridor, which had the wither skelly in it. Now this wither skelly I didn't know was stuck, but at the same time I didn't want to risk being hit, so I did kill it with a bow before I went, and I collected my loot, my nether wart, so I could finally get and start to do some brewing. Well folks, I am back from the nether, and I got 2 blaze rods. I did kill a lot more blaze, and I did see a lot more blaze rods, but they were too far away. I did tunnel through and get the nether wart, as you saw. So I did make a cleric, and I leveled the cleric up the whole way, and I got some blaze powder, or not some blaze powder, some lapis, and now we are going to do our first enchanting session. So we're going to throw this on. We've actually got a couple of things here we could potentially try. Oh, efficiency 4 is pretty good. What would we get with the sword? Sharpness 4. Oh, either one is tempting. Let's have a look at efficiency 5, I think, in this case. Please, please. Fortune 3. I don't really have a use for fortune, except on leaves, and it would be handy for that. So yeah, we'll go with that. And that, folks, we're going to leave it for this episode. It's been a long time coming because of the fact that I recorded way too much, and then I had issues with replay, and so I was trying to piece stuff together. But we will be back to normal recording and streaming really soon, folks. Thank you for watching.